So welcome to the second episode of Dexter's Grill House. Today we're going to be making some nice pork chops. I got a nice pork roast here, and I'm going to be cutting it up in a minute, and I'll be doing a nice glaze and tell you how to make my favorite glaze for a type of pork chop. But first, since this isn't going to take too long to do, we're going to fire up the barbecue right away. Alright, when starting the barbecue, you always want to make sure the lid's open, because if you start it when the lid's closed, you're going to have the lid blow up on you. Alright. And there we go. Alright. Now that that's heating up, as standard, we're going to cut our meat up. Alright? So, I like to do pork chop thickness of your thumb. That's about a rough estimate. You can do as thick or as thin as you want, as always. Alright. So, you want to get a nice sharp knife to cut through the meat. There we got two. Now I'm going to be making 4 or 5 pork chops today. Alright, so we got how many pork chops we got here? I'll just toss that there. Got 1, 2, oh, that's the one I want to keep. Alright, we'll just keep that to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 or 8 pork chops. Alright, now that you just cut your meat, you just played with raw pork again, you want to go wash your hands because you don't want to contaminate everything else. Alright? Alright, so now that you cut up your pork chops, the barbecue's already preheating. What I like to do, I like to make myself a glaze to put on it just as you're barbecuing. So, alright. Now that we got the glaze done, we'll throw this should be all fired up now. Perfect. Now again, we're going to clean our grill. Cleaned. Grab our pork, move it in arm's reach, then we're going to throw our first one on. There. Alright, now that those are on cooking, we're going to clean up our workstation again. Again, clean as you go, that way you don't have to worry about it. Alright, so now we got a nice little place set up for once the pork chops are done. I'm going to check them right now and probably do a nice flip. Ooh, perfect. Sticking to the grill a little bit, but that's not too bad. Now that those are all flipped, the other side can be cooking. Good tips for when you're glazing your pork chops. You want to wait until they're almost done or completely done to put the glaze on. That's why you don't, it doesn't run off and drip off.